whistle while you work it. And whistle while you work it. Gotta smile while you're hurting. Just whistle while you work it. Rain, rain, go away. I can feel the cloud hanging over me.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you can't already tell by the title, today I am back with a brand new video, of course. And today's video will be a DIY summer room decor video. I had lots of fun filming this for you guys. I also had lots of fun making these DIYs. I really do hope that you guys will get some inspiration from this video and that you will maybe even recreate some of these. And if you do, you should totally let me know through my social medias. I will have them all linked down below, and I will see you guys at the end. Alright guys, so starting off with the first DIY, you're going to need a blank canvas, acrylic paint with the colors of your choice, some E600 glue or some Mod Podge, foam brushes, some scissors, and last but not least, some tumbler overlays. Alright guys, so I first began by painting my canvases. It took about 2 or 3 layers to completely cover them. After that, I just let them dry for about 20 to 30 minutes before I began to apply my images, and I painted mine in really bright colors because I just thought that bright colors would totally just add some glam to my room. And so then I just grabbed my Tumblr images that I actually printed at a pharmacy, and I just began to cut them out. After I was done, I just ended up with all my overlays, and then afterwards I just played around with the way that I wanted my overlays together, and I just ended up combining the Too Sassy and the Boba together, and then as you can see I also combined other ones, and then I just went in with my E600 glue and I just began to apply one thin layer, and after that I just began to apply pressure onto it as I began to apply it onto my canvas. And after that I just repeat the same process with all of my other canvases, and that is pretty much it for this DIY, guys. As you can tell, it was really simple and it was just a really fun way to brighten up my room. And afterwards, guys, this is what I ended up with. I'm totally obsessed with how these look. I think they just are super bright, and I just love how, like, I don't know, I just love the colors, and I'm super satisfied with how these turned out. For the second DIY, I'm going to be showing you a very fun way that you can spice up some boring planters. So for the materials, you're going to be needing some succulents of your choice, planters, scotch tape, acrylic paint, and then not mentioned, but you're also going to need is just some metallic spray paint in the color gold. For my first planter, I decided to paint it this really pretty orange color, and you're probably thinking like it did a horrible job at like trying to paint the pot, but I actually applied a couple of layers. I did about 3 or 4 layers, and then I just let that dry. For my second planter, I just painted it a blue color. And then last but not least, for my very last planter, I did this really cute pink color. Once I was done with that, guys, I just let them all completely dry for around 15 minutes. Afterwards, I went in with my gold spray paint, and I just spray painted the trays, if that's what they're called. I think that's what they're called. And I just placed 1 layer of the scotch tape over my planter, and after that I just spray painted it, and this is what the finished product looked like. I'm absolutely obsessed with how these turned out. And yes, guys, I did get a little bit of the spray paint on my planter, but that is totally okay. You can just paint over it with some paint, of course. And of course you are then going to plant your little succulents into your planter, and this is what mine turned out like, guys. I'm absolutely obsessed. Like, these don't even look like 70-cent planters because that's how much they cost me, like 70 cents. So this is just a really fun way that you can just spice up some boring planters, and I'm just absolutely obsessed, guys. Like, I cannot get over how cute these turned out. And I definitely also feel like they just add so much more in my bedroom. Like, they just make it feel a lot more, just, I don't know, just a lot more, like, alive. That doesn't make sense, guys. third DIY, you're just going to need a wooden crate and some spray paint of your color choice. I decided to go with this really cool baby blue color. And of course, you're just going to begin by simply just spray painting your crate. I did about 2 layers, and as you can tell, it just covered completely the wording on the crate, so I really liked that I didn't have to use sandpaper to take it off. And afterwards, you're going to let this dry for 24 hours if you plan on just using it for storage, and that's kind of what I was using or plan on using mine for, so I let it dry for the 24 hours. Afterwards, guys, this is what the finished product looked like. I'm obsessed with it. And like I said before, I just used mine for storage, so I placed this huge purse that I had no idea where to put. I also put a journal in there, which is where I write a lot of my video ideas in. I also added another purse that I had no idea where to place. And then last but not least, I also added a favorite pair of my shoes. JK, I lied. And then I also put my makeup bag in there. For the third DIY, you're going to need some scissors, some notepad paper with the patterns of your choice, a curtain rod, hot glue gun, and colored string of your choice. So, of course, you're going to begin by just picking out the colors that you preferably like. I decided to go with every single color in my notepad, so I just got one of each. Afterwards, guys, I just simply cut it out triangles. I did different sizes. I didn't really stick to one specific size just because I wanted mine to just have sizes of all sorts. So after you have completed that first step, you should end up with just a big pile of triangles of all different sizes. And after that, as you can see, I just tied some string around my curtain rod, and I just knotted it really securely so that it would not fall off. And this is pretty self-explanatory, but you're just going to grab a triangle, place a dot of hot glue gun on it, and then just grab another triangle and then just seal them together. And you're just going to repeat the same process, and this is pretty much it for this DIY, guys. It is pretty easy, and I really liked how it actually ended up turning out. And then, guys, do not worry if you have a little bit of excess. You can always just cut that off with some scissors. And afterwards, guys, this is what the finished product looked like. I'm super obsessed with how it turned out. I've said that word a lot, guys. I know. Can you guys count how many times I've said obsessed? A lot of times. But anyways, I just really liked how these turned out. I thought they were so cute, and they just definitely added a lot to my curtains because my curtains are a really boring color. So these just added a really fun color, and I really liked how they turned out.
Alright guys, so that was all for today's video. I really do hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, give it a huge thumbs up. Also, if you're new to my channel, do not forget to subscribe because somewhere around there, it's somewhere around there. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe because new subscribers make me super happy, and we have recently reached 1,200, and I cannot wait for us to reach 1,300. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.